Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk, thinking right in my living room. My new bucket style hat I'm rocking now for the summer. This is the new look, so get used to it. I hope you like it. All right, let's go. Right in 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message in a story for life. These are life lessons I'm giving. You tuning in and receiving them. I appreciate you. Let's do this. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment, aka know yourself a little better from the inside out. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, and I'm on it every day. The question, know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach you. Tune in. That's why I do what I do. For you, I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. Most people are this time in the morning, but they're asleep spiritually. I can wake them up with spiritual knowledge. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. And to Maya, be true. Okay? I can't get this color right. Hope I'm not look a little dark on my side, but let's go. Today, right thinkers, let's talk about, I'm taking a page out of Mary J. Blige. Experiencing what? Real love. I ain't a Mary J fan, but she had the right idea. So let's piggyback off her concept. All right, we all have been in love, and we all have been what? Heartbroken. That's the experience that we all can share, and each one is different. Just like God, just like anything else, it's all going to be uniquely yours. But we can share the experience because we all have had it. That's what spiritual enlightenment is all about: sharing the idea and knowledge of God and elaborating and living it. That's what we do. But when you're talking about real love, is not physical. No, that ain't real love. Okay, that feeling you can share with others. That's spiritual love. Okay? Real love, I call it spiritual love. Why? Because it's from within and it's real. It can be shared. It don't have to be physical. A lot of people confuse, again, real love with physical love because of what? Ignorance. Ignorance, ladies and gentlemen, understand this. When I say ignorance, it's because it's used in context in which I know it's supposed to be not knowing. I'm not calling you stupid. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm not insulting you. I'm just calling it the way it is. If you don't know something, you're ignorant of it. Please understand that. I'm moving on. All right, here you go. I'm in love. I'm a lover, excuse me. I'm a lover of people. Spiritually, again, I have spiritual relationships with all my spiritual enlightened beings. That's what we share. Same spiritual relationship I have with my church family that I share on Sundays. It's the same thing. When you experience God for yourself, you know real love. That's right thing philosophy goes to get you to understand it and use it. Why? Because it's a good thing. It should be shared. When you show your love and give it, you should get it in return. It's fair. If I love you, you love me, we good. If I love you, you don't love me, we can make an understanding. I'm not forcing it to be with you because I love you or I have a feeling towards you or spiritually connected with you. It's not a big deal. Okay? You can share it or not share it. All right? Sharing, watch, there you go. Right, perfect lead in. Sharing and giving love is always a good thing. But when you get together, love takes a back seat. Why? Because it becomes physical. Long as it's a spirit, long as it's in the mind, it's okay. But once it becomes physical, it's a different animal. You went into a relationship now. Okay? Physical altercation leads to physical relationship. Spiritual altercations just lead to mental understanding and spiritual vibe between each other. That's Facebook at its best. All right. I know if you give real love, aka pure love, it will come back to you and you will enjoy it. A lot of times we fall in love with the wrong person. We may love them, they don't love you the same way in return. It never works. When you find that soulmate, quick story. The Greeks tell the story, and I learned this when I was back in school. God, humans had 4 legs, 8 arms, and 2 faces. Everything was pretty much 2 people combined into one. Zeus got upset because he felt the fear that man would get too smart and get too good and take over his position as God. So he split us up. So now man and woman spend the rest of their life chasing the other half of them soulmate. That's what we call our soulmates. We want the other half to make us whole, to make us complete. That's what love is. When you find that person who's gonna love you the way you love them, bam, that's what it's all about. It's a unique scenario. Don't happen to everybody, but we all want it. Okay? Like the service yesterday. Many are called, but few are chosen. I like that concept too. All right, there you go. When you're played by everyone who loves you, when you're prayed for, I'm going to a situation. When you're prayed for by the people who love you, and I tell anybody, prayer works. When you got the right people praying for you, and I'm a prayer warrior, if I pray for you, your message is going to God. I got a connection. So those people who are loved and the people pray for them, that's real love. They show you love by praying for you in earnest. That's what I'm trying to say. All right. We're all searching for real love. Again, Mary J. Blige, searching for that real love. But watch this. But reenacting, excuse me. But receiving it is the hard part. Finding that soulmate, finding that one that does it for you. She can look good, but that's just the physical part that you see. You don't know what's on the inside. They said beauty's on the skin deep. When you look at a physical person, you see the outer beauty. You don't know the inner beauty. And we already know that inner person can be a beast. I'm going to leave that one there. I ain't going there. I ain't going to start no trouble with you women with that. All right, here you go. Real love is shown when what? When you are down and everyone will try to pick you up. When you have real friends who have real love for you, when you're going through something, they're there for you. When you're in need of something, they're there for you. That's real love, friendship, whatever you want to call it. But the people who care about you more than just a physical or something they can get from you, that's real love. Okay? The way you conduct yourself will decide how the people think and feel about you. Next one is spiritual love. That's what I share. That's the best love. Why? Because that's God. I ain't going there. Here I go. God is spirit. So when I'm dealing with spirit, I'm talking God. Spiritual means godly, meaning understanding this is all God consciousness. This is all God concepts. Why? Because that's who I serve. So I'm going to deal with that from that perspective. That's why. God is spirit. We know that. And God is love. We know that also. He's in the heart. So when you share them both, you're sharing spiritual love. That's what it's all about. We can share God. I have spiritual knowledge for all. I have spiritual love for all my right thinkers, and I hope it goes both ways. I don't have a problem giving love at all. It's when you don't give it in return, okay, no big deal there either. You can't force it, and you can't make nobody love you, okay? Get together, men. Don't understand that, okay? Next one is I give spiritual love to men and women. It don't matter the sex. Why? Because in spirituality, you don't concern yourself with the sex. Why? The body needs a sexual organ to be male or female for reproductive purposes. The spirit is endless. It don't need to reproduce itself in another person. It's fine by itself. Get it? We all have that unique consciousness in us. You just have to find it, realize it, and use it. We all are spiritual beings. We should share our spiritual love. We understand that that's not going to happen. But when you have friendships, and you make the friendships, you connect, that's okay. All right? I'm not running around here trying to love the world. Ain't happening. I know, and I'm not that ignorant to think, no, I can do that. But we all can share in a concept. Spiritual love is having love for what? Everyone. That's spiritual. You can spiritually love everybody because you don't have to physically touch them or know them. You can just give love unconditional because the spiritual thing is God based. Right thinking philosophy is God based. Okay, here we go. I'm about to this up and take a little long now. I'm gonna get to the business of taking care of business. All right, here we go. When you get love back. Enjoy it. Relish in it. Why? That's what it's for. Love is a two-way street. You have to give it to get it. Trust me. Reaping what you sow is nature's law. If you want love, you have to do what first? Give it. And if it's not reciprocated, then you move on. Love, that good feeling you have for the opposite sex. Yeah, that's physical love. That's okay. It's natural. But once you find love, you can just spiritually love everybody. You ain't got to physically love everybody you spiritually love. I'm just saying. We all want someone to what? To love us. Or someone to what? To love, aka relationship. That's fine. Male, female. Y'all can get together, enjoy and love each other for all you need. That's what's always been. It ain't changing. We ain't going there. You know what I said? I ain't doing that. Here you go. Next one. Love from one and not both won't work. Love only works when what? Both are on the same wavelength. Harmony. You can't have a tune that's out of tune and make harmony. It won't work. Again, if everything ain't working together, it won't work. Simple. Last one. Real love is what the world needs more of. I sound like my girl done. What the world needs now. And yeah, we've been knowing that. I ain't going there. But yeah, real love. That's what the world needs. All right. We got a lot of fake love going on. When you live, respect it. When you die, they will regret losing you as a friend and someone that they knew. This is why when I hear somebody who I have respect for passed away, I'm going to do what? Pay my last respects. That's what that's about. When you hear somebody passing that you respect, you try to come and pay your last respects. That's what they had a funeral procession for those who want to pay their last respects. It's not a chance to wild out. Well, for us, most people, it's a family reunion. Every time somebody dies, we get together at the funeral home. So that's just a bad thing, not a good thing. But to love somebody, be loved by people, when you leave here, they respect you. It's called live respected, die regretted. It's a Masonic phrase. I agree. God is love, 100%. The world needs more of that. I agree again. But coming from me, that don't sound, yeah, they got me, okay? Yeah, I mean, I'm one of them. All right. It's been known for years. Love makes the world go round. Yeah, but we already know it ain't always real love, Mary J. When we become conscious, we will show love to all. That's why the Great Awakening is so important. I see people young, I see people stretching, so that means they're starting to wake up. They're starting to become conscious of who they are. That's my goal as a right thinker. I want everybody to become conscious of who they are so we can do better at taking care of what we have here, the world. And my grandmother said, we going to hell in a handbasket. Hold on tight. All right, I'm almost done. I appreciate you tuning in. It's been, okay, here you go. When we become conscious, we will show love to all. That's when things will change. That's the only way it's going to change. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. Last one. Real love is being prayed for and it works for you. That's real love. When I pray for you, I'm praying with sincerity. If I don't like you, I'm not praying for you. But that's neither here nor there. I appreciate the lesson was good for you. Real love. Experience it for yourself. That's what it's all about. Talking about it, thinking about it, ain't being about it. Share it, experience it. It's a good thing. I'll be back.